Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to our Tappilini class. I'm going to wait for more yoga wellness TV to give me the go ahead on this transmission. Perfect. Thank you so much, Sandy. So I think we'll be ready to go live in just a couple of seconds. And thank you. And let's start with today's class or today's session, which is all about self-healing, managing our emotions. But let me wait before I start talking to get the go ahead from more yoga. Sending you live now. Well, welcome. My name is Eduardo Emris Blanco, and I'm a survivor and a thriver. I am also a personal trainer, and currently I work part-time as a teacher assistant for children with special needs, and I've been involved with mental health my whole life. First, I didn't know about it, but I was deep involved subconsciously with it. I didn't know about anxiety or depression or mental health of any kind. And that has been something that I had to discover little by little throughout my life. And the more I work with mental health, the more I discover about myself and how to work with this part of life that now has become very socially acceptable. So we are today here. I'm here today with coming in front of you with the intention to work with that part of you that I believe is not a coincidence or an accident. It is meant to show you how to begin the process of self-healing, of self-realization, and to get to know what you are made of, what we are made of in reality, not by some concepts that we've been told that we should follow and believe blindly, but as an opportunity to really find the essence of what it means to be human, to be you, to be me, to be whatever it is that we are coming to this world to be, and probably expand the boundaries of our own beliefs, of our own limitations. So thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much, especially if you are dealing with mental health or you're in a process of self-healing, you have a chronic pain or a diagnosis that has been around for a while, and you just want to be able to find some peace. Well, today that is the intention of this session. It's find inner peace, release conflict, and begin to find clarity, to begin to be able to slow down, find that connection with yourself, realize that everything that you have in this moment, whatever you are experiencing right now, it is important, it is needed, and it is guiding you to get stronger, even if it feels right now that you are getting weaker by the whatever situation, by the anxiety, by the pain, by the confusion or the not knowing. Even if the darkness is too dark and you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, I am here to slowly, gently, and very supportive take your hand and walk through this hour which we have together, and find the time to relax, to enjoy the moment, and to let go, and probably learn something new. Because I work with tapping, Kundalini, and breath work. These three techniques I've been using my whole life to be able to maintain or achieve balance, which I believe is all we need. And the possibility to achieve that balance comes from our ability to accept and love ourselves totally and unconditionally, regardless of what it is that we are going through. And this is probably the most difficult part in self-healing, because when you are in pain, when you are finding something difficult, when there's something is challenging you, you wish you didn't have that, so you could be happy, so you could be stronger, so you could be your true self. And that pain, that illness, that disease, it's like holding you back. When in reality, I truly 100% believe that it's not. That's actually that what we think it's stopping us from achieving the strength or the happiness or the abundance that we believe we deserve. Actually, that what is challenging us, I believe, is the catalyst of a greater strength that we don't even know we have. So, using these three techniques that I bring with me today to share with you, it's one is tapping, and I love tapping because it truly gets to work with your nervous system, especially the fight, flight, or fear response of the nervous system, which are the responses that are triggered when you are in a high level of stress or crisis. You either want to fight it, you want to run away from it, or you get totally frozen in the moment, not knowing what to do. And that frozen, I think, is more common than all the others, especially when we deal with chronic pain or some chronic situation that has been there for a very long time. Comes a moment when we just don't know how to move away from it. And the only thing that we do is manage it the best we can with the medication that we have, with the knowledge that we have, and we feel stuck. I don't know if you have felt that in your process. I have definitely felt that many times, where it feels that I'm not moving forward, I'm not going backwards, I'm just stuck in that moment in time, creating trauma because of the frustration and desperation of not know what else can I do. So with tapping, which is a very simple technique that uh, that works by tapping some specific points in our body, which uh, can be intuitively changed. I mean, we have a guidance that follows the Chinese medicine of the meridians, and through these points, we can connect with different organs in our body. However, intuitively, you can feel where it is that you need to tap, or for how long you need to tap, because what it's really needed is that you make connection with yourself, that you really connect with your present moment, that you stop going back in time, worrying or feeling guilty or getting worked up in your mind because of something that did happen, and you feel that you cannot change, or something in the future that might happen. You have no control over it, or feel that you have no control. And we dwell in this time machine of past and present. And at least with tapping, regardless of where are you tapping, as long as you are connected with yourself and you are uh, aware of your emotions as they happen in the moment that they are happening, you become present. And this is something that many people cannot bear. It's so difficult to sit with your pain, to sit with your uncomfort, and find peace, find balance. And I think that this technique, which is so simple and at the same time so powerful, since it's been used for many years by veterans of war. And I always say this because I find it truly remarkable that something as simple as tapping different parts of your body can release, in the veterans of war case, PTSD. And I always stress, if people who have found themselves in the most humane of circumstances can find also peace and release of those traumas through the simple technique of tapping, I think is worth trying and giving it at least the benefit of the doubt. So in this technique and today, I invite you to tap. You can tap the karate point, which is one of the easiest ones because it's hand to hand, and you can just begin to feel the way you feel without judgment, without any intention to change anything, at least at this point, and just sit with yourself in your own presence and observe what it is that is happening in you. As you are tapping, I invite you to bring your breath into the equation. You can close your eyes and become very aware of your breathing. Realize that as you breathe in consciously, the rhythm changes. You probably were breathing at a certain rhythm, at a certain pace, and as soon as you observe it, the breathing pattern changes. And that is very interesting to become aware of. Because even if you try to maintain the same rhythm, you can't. Because your heart accelerates, your whole body feels different. Probably your temperature will rise slightly. And changes will begin to happen within your body just by simply observing, by simply sitting with yourself, conscious of your breathing as you tap any point in your body. Now, what the tapping does, it brings you to now. It brings you to here. So you might be thinking whatever you might be thinking in your mind, but the tapping is a very good reminder of, hey, you're here now. So whatever you are thinking, just the connection, the physical connection of yourself with your hand and the feeling of the tapping maintains a very strict presence. You are here now, and you're aware of your breathing. And you might also begin to feel what you feel. And you might feel it a little bit more. If you feel anxiety, for example, you might feel that anxiety levels rise just slightly. Or if you feel pain and you are allowing the pain to be without trying to resist it or kill it in any way, but just allow it to be as you breathe and you observe, you might feel that the pain for the first few moments, it might increase in intensity. And that is okay. Because it's not that it's increasing in intensity. What is happening is that you are putting your full attention into it. And that is okay. Because as soon as you put the whole attention, you put your whole focus into your present moment, into your here and now, you can begin to enter the flow. So whatever is happening, whatever pain you are going through, what it's asking from you, first and foremost, it's your attention. So when you give it your attention, it calms down like a child that feels neglected and is waiting for you to look at it, to say thank you for noticing me, because I am here and I am worth acknowledging. And this is the same with pain. Pain has a reason to exist. It's not there just because. It's there to create an opportunity for us to love ourselves more than we have ever loved ourselves. That's the reason of pain. The reason of pain is to give us opportunity to transcend our own limitations, to be able to move beyond that we know and enter into the realm of we don't know, of the unknown. And that is the part of us in the unknown where lies our greatest strength and abilities and talents. When we allow ourselves to not know exactly what's going to happen or who we are or what are we made of, but simply allow ourselves to enter that part of us by observing what it is that I'm going really through. What is this pain all about? Talk to me. Tell me, where is it really originates? Because I know that my pain doesn't originate where it hurts. It might hurt in the lower back. It might hurt in your lungs. It might hurt in some part of your body. It might hurt in your mind. It might hurt in your emotions. But that's not the origin. The origin, it's way, way deeper. And so if you allow yourself to begin to explore those possibilities by simply not judging yourself in any way, shape, or form, simply allowing yourself to sit, breathe, and observe. And when I say observe, it's using your mind's eye, your intuition, observing with all your senses, not only your sight, but with every sense in your body, which is a lot more than just 5. We have the sense of knowing. We have the sense of intuition. We have the sense of inner vision. We have so many senses that talk to us constantly, but we ignore because we are not used to connect with them. And we don't have to. because that's what pain is all about. Pain is here to show us the way to know ourselves a little bit better. So by tapping in any point that feels right to you, it could be the ones that I'm tapping, or could be something different that comes to you in this moment. Because you have a headache, you want to tap on the sides of your head, or because you have a shoulder pain, you want to tap on the pain, or because you have a lower back, you tap on your lower back. Just as long as you are tapping and you're present and you're breathing and you're observing and not judging, that creates the magic of presence, what Eckhart Tolle calls the power of now. That ability to enter the flow of life when you feel one with everything that is, when there is no past or future, where it doesn't matter what happened, it doesn't matter what your traumas were or how or who made you suffer in the past. It doesn't matter, because all that matters is how you feel right now, right here. And all that takes is for you to breathe deep, connect with who you are right now, with how you feel right here, and release with every exhalation. And it's okay. It's okay however you feel. Even if you don't like it, I am so sorry that you have to go through this in this painful way. However, it is for your own benefit and growth. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you will go beyond those limitations of yours. The closest you observe your pain, the clearer it will become why the pain is there in the first place. And once you know that, once you know the why, and you know how to cope with the present moment, as difficult as it may seem, as unbearable as it may feel, because you are simply detaching from it, from the pain, from the anxiety, from the darkness and the not knowing, from the apprehension that it creates, wanting to have a different reality than the one that you're experiencing. Liberating yourself from the need to be anything else but whatever you are right now. And that is a gift. That is the gift of love from yourself, to yourself, by yourself, and for everything that is you. As part of this wonderful life and universe that sometimes takes a lot more than just beautiful words to actually notice it. If you are someone who suffers from depression or suicidal thoughts, someone who finds very difficult to find meaning in life and answer the question, what am I doing here? Why do I have to go through this? And answers don't come as easily as you would like. And it just feels very dark and painful. It's like going deep into a dark hole of nothingness. Even when that happens, if you allow that to be, and you don't enter into a crisis because you are connecting with your breath, you're connecting with your present moment, using the tapping to release any sensation of wanting to escape or wanting to fight or finding yourself frozen in the moment, but just allowing the moment to flow freely within yourself, you can find some peace. You can find real peace. Not some peace, not just a little bit. You find true peace, true balance, and you need nothing else. And that is beautiful. And if you are with me right now, either live as I am transmitting, or watching this in the future, in another present, in your own presence right now, you can feel it. You can be part of this inner peace that it will bring all the healing, all the love, all the end of conflict that you need and want so desperately to happen in your life, so you can begin to know what you are really made of. What is this life all about? What can you do with your life once you have healed yourself? Once you have passed this hurdle? Once you have jumped this challenge? And you have found the strength within yourself to really, really feel what it means to be you. And you can feel it just by tapping and breathing and connecting with your breath and observing whatever is going through you without reaction in this moment right now. And that is beautiful. And that is a gift. And allow it to be, because you deserve to be peaceful. You deserve to be in the flow. You deserve to not feel stuck. You deserve to feel at peace and in love and in health and in light. You deserve it. So embrace it, even if it's just for these few more minutes. Take yourself to another level. Allow yourself to simply be without needing to be more or to be different. Just allow yourself to love everything that you are, including the pain and the uncomfort, including the difficulty and the challenges. Absolutely everything feeling part of you. And you love it. As you love your arm or your leg, or if you have children, as you love your children, because they are part of you. And everything that is you deserves to be loved. It doesn't matter what you did or what you didn't do. Every single part of you deserves to be loved. Even the ugly parts, even the difficult ones, even the painful ones, especially the painful ones. Like a child with behavioral problems. You're not going to push them aside just because they are difficult. Those are the ones that need more your love. I don't know which prophet said that. I'm here to love the black sheep, because the good ones will follow, but the black ones, the ones that get forgotten and get derailed in the path, those are the ones that need more my attention, more my love. And that is part of our pain. Pain is just showing us how we can love ourselves deeper and more profoundly. with real meaning and intention. Not just, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, so you can go away. No, it's I love you, I love you, I love you because you are part of me. And I will love you till the end of my days. And I will recognize your teachings and the intensity of the change that you created in me. When you feel so grateful for your pain that you wish you had come to this realization before so you could love yourself even longer. That is the moment when things change, when you don't need them to change anymore. Like that reminds me of Nagni McPhee. When you need me, but you don't want me, I will stay. That is pain. When you need me and you don't want me, I will stay. That is chronic pain, like the way it is. But when you want me, but you no longer need me, I will live. And I will leave you and will not come back. That is transition. That is transcendence. That is when you grow to a level of spirituality beyond mind. That is when you really heal. When you really heal and you really get stronger. So, take a deep breath in. Feel the peace, feel the joy. Because unfortunately, and I say this with a big smile on my face, unfortunately, we cannot stay tapping for the rest of our lives. I wish, I mean, if you didn't have any obligations or responsibilities and you lived in the middle of nowhere inside of a cave and all that you needed was to breathe and tap as one of those gurus or monks in the Himalayas or in India, well, that would be beautiful and perfect, isn't it? But we can't. So we have to expand our knowledge of ourselves. We have to elevate our energy and vibration. And although you are doing that quite a bit just by observing, there is another technique that we can use to elevate our vibration. And that is the technique of sound. Sound. Your voice, your own word, your own power of creation. And in this case, I would like to present to you something really powerful and beautiful that elevates your energy, your frequency to higher levels of understanding and consciousness. And it's a Kundalini mantra. Kundalini is the science of consciousness. It's the way we connect through ourselves to parts beyond ourselves, to your higher self, to your superconscious, to that part of you that knows absolutely everything about you and about your journey and about every single challenge that you have in your life. Reaching that level of understanding creates a pattern of growth and transition. Now, how do we access this Kundalini energy? Is through sound, period. Sound, your voice. You have to find your voice. You have to be able to project what you mean and mean what you say. So whenever you express whatever it is that is important to you, it feels heard and acknowledged. First of all, and most importantly, by you. So if you say, I am abundant, you actually believe it, because you are saying it with conviction, because you are saying it with every gram of intention and power and alignment. You know because you know that you are abundant, and there is not a single doubt in yourself that that might unbalance or bring doubt into the equation. But to be able to reach that level of self knowing, of self certification, like you are sure, you are more than sure, it's like you are in cognizance, which is more than just knowing. It's when you don't even have to think about it, because you know that the results will be there. As when you jump, you know that if you jump up, you will come down. That it's a law, and it happens because it is already within you. You enter that level of cognizance, and as you enter that level of cognizance in something as easy as jumping, imagine what will happen if you arrive, or what will happen when you arrive to that level of cognizance about yourself. When you say, I am healthy, not I'm healing, because that means that you still are in the process of healing, that there is something that you still want to move away from. But when you say, I am health, I am happy, I am generous and grateful, I am pure, I am pure. I think that's a strong one, especially if you have gone through trauma in the past. Feeling pure, it's difficult to achieve. That purity, it feels unachievable, because people who have gone through trauma and abuse, especially sexual abuse in the past, you feel tainted. You feel dirty. You feel there is something really wrong with you, just because you were abused in your past. So achieving that level of cognizance to be able to say, I am pure, and believe it and know it, it takes a process. It takes exercising your ability to believe in yourself. And that happens very succinctly with Kundalini yoga. You just have to practice the mantra. You just have to practice the practice, and it happens by itself. You don't have to believe fully in it, as long as you are willing to give it a try and give your best. In this case, this mantra, Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ram Das Guru, is designed specifically to rise your vibration in consciousness. That means that to be able to connect with your higher self as your normal self, not your conscious right now, which is whatever it's based around your beliefs, whatever it's based on what you were told or taught as a child. That is your current reality, but moving into your super conscious, into your super awareness that knows exactly why you are going through anything and everything that you're going through, and be able to dwell and live at that level of peace and consciousness and realization and connection 24/7. Isn't that beautiful? And believe me, it comes to you, and it can happen. And it's not something that goes like, oh my God, I'm suddenly enlightened, because it doesn't feel that way. The way you will experience it, because it's the way everybody experiences it, is gradual. Gradual. And it happens from the very moment you begin to um, bow, or you begin to flex yourself into saying, I don't know about this mantra, but something tells me that just by repeating is this vibration of words, I can elevate the vibration of my consciousness and mind. Why? Because I feel it, because I sense it, because I've been working with my tapping so I don't feel attached to my emotions. I've been aware of my breathing, so I'm very, very present. I know exactly where it hurts. I know exactly how it feels. But now I need to know how to release the conflict within myself, how I can release the trauma that happened when I was a child, how I can release the words of my parents or carers or tutors who bullied me when I was a child and begin to believe different things about myself. I need to know how to achieve that level of grandiosity, of enlightenment about myself, because that is the origin of my fucking pain. And I need to liberate it, and I need to know it right now. And if you start processing this kind of attitude of like, I have to know, I have to know, I have to know, I have to know, you will know. You will know. You will get to the point when you feel the knowledge coming to you, and it will be just a matter of allowing it to happen, to come to you, and you say, oh my God. And then you have this aha moment that change the direction of your life instantly. Instantly. What you were in the morning, you are not the same in the afternoon. Why? Because you had these moments where everything changed, because you became aware of why you went through the pain in your childhood, or in the accident, or in the moment of trauma, and you start realizing how everything is perfect as it is, how everything is like this magnificent construction of contracts between each other, and the bad ones become the good ones, and the good ones become the bad ones, and the parents become the child, and the child becomes the parents, and everything is like a whoa, I understand everything. And when that happens, pain disappears, because all that you needed to know was about the magnificence and the constructions that it is you, as you are right now, realizing that there were no mistakes in the past, that there are no mistakes in the present, and there will be no mistakes in the future. There are no coincidence in the fact of, well, this is just random. It just happened because, well, we don't know. It shouldn't have happened to me. It shouldn't have happened. Well, guess what? Yes, it should have. And when you realize, when you come to the point when you realize that whatever happened to you needed to happen to you, so you can come to the realization of who you are, then you become so grateful to the person, or the situation, or the event that hurt you. You become, and you love it, and you say, thank you so much to this cancer. My God, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love this disease like I've never ever loved any lover in my life, like I have never loved anything in my life. Thank you for this pain. Thank you, because now I realize how wonderful and powerful I really am, because all that I needed to change was my a perspective of what to love and what not to love. And in this case, the only thing that you have to love is everything about you. And the only thing that you have not to love is the doubt and the conflict, which right now it's your greatest lover. Because having this constant fight in your mind, oh my God, it creates so many uh, hormones, because you are constantly in overdrive that are showering over your body, and you are addicted to all this conflict within yourself. You want to feel the conflict because you want to feel a victim, because you want to feel that that things that shouldn't happen, and you are waiting for someone to pay for it. And you are waiting for someone to come to you and say, you know something, I wish I could fix you, but I'm sorry, there is nothing to fix, and you have to somehow find the way to feel perfect as you are right now. And that level of awareness and consciousness and power comes only by elevating your vibration to your highest self, to your highest consciousness, to your superconscious, to your ability to be that you are meant to become. When you reach that point of being that entity that you are here to become, now the change simply happens. And that can happen by going into your into the highest vibration of your frequency, of your words, of the way you pronounce. You don't have to say, I believe in myself, I believe in myself, I believe in myself, because if you repeat, I believe in myself, that means that you are not believing in yourself and you're trying to convince yourself. But if you say, Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru, you move away from the trying to find meaning and simply entering the vibration of the mantra. And that's what we're going to be doing right now for about 15 minutes only, because I've been talking for quite a while. I hope that you are enjoying this. Please send me a message to say, I'm here. And if you are here right now, beautiful, thank you so much. Maribel Gaitan, Abuelita Rosy, thank you so much. In Morio Wellness TV, thank you so much for everyone who's watching. And if you want to send me messages, please do. Now we're going to integrate all these techniques together. We're going to put the tapping, the breathing, and the mantra together. And for this, especially the mantra, it will require a little bit of patience, especially if this is the first time that you're doing it. I'm going to invite you to repeat 5 times in one breath. Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. And then take a deep breath in and begin. Take a deep breath in. Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Inhale deep. You can change point or maintain the same point. Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. You can change arm. Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Inhale deep. Hold the breath in. Hold the breath in. Inhale a bit more. Relax the shoulders. Hold the breath in. Slowly and gently exhale. Breathe in deep. Breathe out. Breathe in deep. Breathe out. And stay in silence. Enjoy this moment. Because this could be a glimpse into what life could be. A silent mind, a balanced body, a complete integration of everything. Everything is all right. You will be all right. You are all right. Slowly begin to open your eyes, begin to move. Stretch. And smile. A big smile, yes, because it's always good to feel good. Feels good to feel good. So enjoy it. I hope that you felt the the release of tension and anxiety or pain. And if you want to get in touch, if you want to go deeper, if you would like me to support and assist your journey, please get in touch with me. I'm offering my services as coach and mentor and a personal trainer. And Tappilini, it's free for you to experience and practice, but you have to practice it because this is. I mean, I didn't come to the point where I could do Tappilini 5 times in one breath without audio just because I did it once. I've been doing Tappilini for years, and it is the practice that takes me out of the darkest holes, and it brings me back to life. It shows me the light at the end of the tunnel, and it gives me hope when I've lost all hope. So it definitely works, and that's why I share it with you. But if you are in this process and you feel a little confused and you want someone to talk, a mirror to talk to you, mirror, mirror on the wall. Well, I could be that mirror because that's the kind of therapy that I offer. I offer mirror therapy, which is completely different of just sitting in front of the mirror because actually it's having someone who can actually talk to you and see and share with you what is sharing and come up with answers. Come up with your own answers, come up with your own realizations, come up with your own healing methods. And I hope you really like this. I hope that you would like to share your feedback and you would like to also share your comments on the video, on the comments of this video. So thank you so much. I will be here next week, 7 o'clock London time, 1 o'clock Mexico, 5 o'clock Argentina, and 8 o'clock in Europe. So thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Namaste. Satnam. Hasta la próxima. I love you. Ciao. Please leave me your comments. I wait for you. Take care. Ciao.